Hello everybody, I am Lisbeth and welcome to episode 48 of my Oxygen Not Included Let's Play series. Where today, we've got a lot of waiting whilst all of this steam and gas etc gets vacuumed out of the tube here. So, whilst that's just happening in the background, I thought it would be a good idea to clean up the last little bit around this oil well, in addition to putting in, as you can see, I've filled all of this up to quick and cheaply vacuum it out, because I had the time for it. So let's see, we're going to go power and get a steam turbine. And honestly, it can be made of gold. That's going to go right there. So the steam turbine is going to keep the thermoregulators cool. Now, I think this will be able to be self-cooling. I think. So, what I mean by it can self-cool on its own, steam turbines will stop operating if they themselves are above 100 degrees Celsius, right? This steam turbine's currently at 38 degrees. Really? Oh, that's quite chilly there. But once they get over 100 degrees Celsius, they stop operating. And they always output their water at 95 degrees Celsius, so I could snake its output water past itself to cool it down. I'm gonna have to do some brain-bending mathematics to sort that out. So that's what's going on up here. Now down here, I have done a bit of research, and I think I know how I'm going to sort out this cool steam vent. So we can actually break in here. I'm going to come down this way and build across. So this will be out of action for a little while, but that's alright. And so all of this steam will be sorted out with the cool steam vent at the same time. So let's get into it, I suppose. I have also swept everything out of here. Even if we go up the top here, all of these... Yeah, up here as well. Now, the other thing we have to do, sorry, I forgot to mention, this gas pipe needs to be filled with helium, and this room here needs to be filled up with helium as well. If we have a look at materials, it's got hydrogen-polluted oxygen in it, so I should probably vacuum all that out. But I have sealed this up on this side because I don't want the... heat getting up in here and melting it, although it would take a very, very, very long time. I'm not interested in that happening. But aside from that, the base is going really well. We've sorted out our carbon dioxide problem, so that's all very good. The other thing I'm going to have to do pretty soon is come across this way, and break into this from the side here, so that we can have our input for this. So we'll have a... that'll have to come through here as well. So we're going to have another tunnel up through this way. That will be for the input line on this conveyor rail. So the copper will be able to come out this way, the cobalt comes out this way, and we'll run the conveyor line up and around here. And because this will all be vacuumed out, it won't transfer heat from the incredibly hot... Oh, yeah, we had a bit of a power problem, and this was not operating... it's a long story. I gotta get back in here, set up the water lock again. But you can see that cobalt's still 700 degrees, so when it comes out, it's putting a lot of heat into this line, so we've gotta get a safe way for that to get over here. And it won't transfer heat in a vacuum. Same goes with the copper. The gold is not such an issue, but I will do something similar, and I can run it down this way, so that this whole conveyor line will go, and we'll run this one down here, and I'll probably run it around the outside so I can keep it in the insulated tile as much as possible. I might even just run it up this way and around. And the other thing as well is that I'll need the conveyor rail to get from up here into here for storage. So that'll kill two birds with one stone going up this way. But for now, let's start getting our helium into this pipe. And the best way to go about it... Well, if we look at our ventilation here... One moment. I've got this pipe here all set up. So this is our helium pipe to feed our thermonullifier up here, because that needs helium... Sorry, it needs hydrogen to run. One moment, I saw a stray pipe that I don't want. That can go. Now, we are producing enough oxygen. It's just complaining we aren't for some reason. I think that's a very typical issue with this game. But yes, everything's going very, very well. And I'm super happy with how it is. The other thing as well... One moment. Because this will need... You know, we're going to have a heavy watt wire come through here. The heavy watt wire can feed the thermoregulators down here. I've also moved... these here will run off this circuit up here. So I'm going to move this power transformer. Well, as you can see, I've already moved one of them, or removed it entirely. So we'll have two up there. So let's also get those wires sorted out for now. Whoop. Something like that. Why is that red all of a sudden? $6,000? That's a bug, right? Yeah, that was a bug. Okay, that's fine. I was just a bit confused for a second. Alright. And obviously I'll have to replace this one up here. Now... I need to repair this up here too. But I might wait until we've gotten space metals because... yeah, this is just going to keep pumping heat into it. So we'll just wait on that for now. So let's sort out all of this down here for today. And then we can end this bit here as well. And hopefully, over time, this will all get vacuumed out. And then we'll start, hopefully, getting this into gear, which will be really exciting. Alright, let's get going. Okay, right, I've got this all sorted out. I'll come back to that in a second, what I was just thinking about. So let's get our thermoregulators in. Now, to run this thing at all, I need 3. Like, 2.5 to 3. Because I've got the thermonullifier, that reduces the need for an extra one. So really it's only going to be 2. However, I want the third one there. Whoops. I want the third one there just in case, you know. Now, given that I want the third one there, and this chamber is going to be an odd number of tiles wide, I'm going to have a 4th one, and it's never, ever, ever, ever going to be used. And that's what I'm thinking about. Now, let me find my screenshot so I can see how this is meant to be. One moment. Silly me, I should be ready for this. That's the one right there. Got it. Nice. Nice, nice, nice. So they do need a gap in between them. And it needs to be on the... Yep, okay. So does that mean I can... have 1 and 2? Not really. Alright. That's annoying. But it's just gonna have to be, won't it? Well, I suppose because the first slot's always gonna go through the thermoregulator. And if this is the first one it comes in over here, it'll always go through there. And then optionally go through these 3 over here. Alright, I can deal with that. So our gas will come up here into there. And then it'll come out. Okay, that can stay. One moment, I need to figure out how this works. Yikes. Alright, let's get this all in then, and then I'll worry about it. Oh, and the other thing as well, because obviously this will delete heat most efficiently from these 5 tiles right here, what I'm going to do is run... bloop, 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 like that. And we can cancel those 2. Like that, and have a bridge going like that, and we're just going to fill it up with petroleum, and it's just going to cycle the heat around. That will also mean that we need a bunch of temp shift plates, but we can do that very easily. Like so. Alright, let's get this all built up. Now, ventilation-wise, some of these pipes can stay. We'll keep this one right here. Well, they are building all that very quickly. Alright, well, now that those pipes are gone, let's remove those 2 as well. And, honestly, those. Because we're going to run it around the outside. And that'll be the output. It can come out there. Right? What am I making those out of? Ceramic? Yeah, that's fine. Okay. So... it comes in here. And then out. And then... it'll come up and in. So... up and in. And that's where the thermo... thingy goes. And then it can come down. And this will go out and across and there'll be a... yep, okay. Yep. And it goes out. That all looks pretty good. Out and across and up. Yes, that means we need our thermosensors like that. Our automation wires. Well, I suppose I'm going to have to let them sort all of that out. The other thing we will also need is our heavy watt wires like so. And that will need one, and it'll go around the outside this way to get in here. Why are those, disproportionately large? Who knows? Let's let them build all this, and then we'll see where we're at. Righto. Okay, we're a tiny bit of steel short of a picnic here. We're missing... How much are these made out of? Like 400 kilos, so that's not that much. Yeah, they only need 200 kilos each, so we're missing 400 kilos of steel. That'll be for these two, but aside from that, I think we're all just about good to go here. Now, I've got to fill this chamber here up with helium. And this needs water in it, of course, but that's very, very easy to do because obviously we just pump it in. Just cancel those because I don't care. I was up in here digging for granite last episode. Goodness me. So I will be, like, chopping a room off here and pumping helium in and then, like, building it into here. Now, there will be, obviously, this here. And we'll have as much of this as a vacuum as well. Sorry, this little section here is going to be a vacuum, of course, so we can have another tile there. Actually, not yet, because I need to get into build. And I'm going to do my best. Now, I do understand if you make airlocks, right? And I did this by accident before, but I didn't mention it. And you build them in like that, and then you destroy it, it leaves an original, like, tile. Like a legitimate, like, World-gen natural tile that can be dug up. So I'm gonna put copper on this side, and fill these tiles here up with copper. So I'll have to destroy a little bit of this, but that's fine, that's quite easy to do. And hopefully that'll work, because I reckon that'll look really cool. And then we're just about ready to go. Now, we will of course be waiting on this to all be vacuumed out. So we've just got to wait for that. So I'm going to get the rest of this... Bubbles is the other one. One moment. Yeah, that's what I thought. Super. I'll have to see what that game's about. And we'll put 2 extra suits up here. As I said, I'm going to have to lock them all in at some point, just to see where all my suits are. Let's go back downstairs. So that's what we're up to. So I'm going to get all this finished up, and hopefully they'll be making the steel soon. What are you waiting for? What are you waiting for? Iron? Yeah, that might be it. That's exactly what we're waiting for. Alright, well, I've just got to wait for all that to be done. So I'll be back in a little bit. Actually, whilst we're waiting for that to happen, let's start looking at this over here. Wait. Building only. And I can build that one back there. Yeah, I'll be back in a little bit. We just have to do some waiting. Righto. I don't have all the steel we need yet, but we have gotten all of this. We've gotten access into here now. So now this is, of course, out of action until we're back into it again, but that's perfectly fine because we have more crude oil than we know what to do with. So let's have a look at this steam vent. One moment, let me find the... Oh no, hang on, noise. I hate that voice. Normally I really like accents, but it just gets a little teeny bit obnoxious after a while. Alright. 3 kilograms a second. That's pretty good. So we can actually dig this out. And Ellie can come and analyze it. Yay! We have a research again. Ellie will get that done super duper quickly for us. And we could probably also dig in here and get a bit of this. Oh, there's not much steam in there at all. Hahaha. Don't know what we were worried about. So we'll get all this dug up now. Yeah, I do believe that's all pretty good. I might mirror it and have the pump on this side. Yeah, I like the look of that. Alright, I am looking... I'll link the one I'm using. I am looking at his, like, sample page of it. Like, it's just, here's what we end up with. I've not watched the video at all. I've just seen this thing, and I'm going to try and build it. Based on what I can see right here. So, let's hope it works. We will, of course, have to sweep all of that up pretty quickly. And that's the important one. Alright, let's have a look. There's a steam vent, we've got a thermo aqua tuner, and a pump, and a door. And the door must just be on that... Is the door on an AND gate? Sorry, I'm squinting here. Where does that... Oh, that's clever. Yeah, I think I see how that works. Yup. Yep. Okay, you ready for this? I do believe I can make this out of gold. That's gonna go right there. It goes... That one stays open. Like that, and then it's 2 tall underneath. Actually, it's only 1 tall in there, but it will be 2 tall. And then it goes to the edge, +1 to there. No, then there's a gap. That's it there. Alright, so this is the footprint of this thing. So, let's get this built, huh? Alright, I'm gonna get all of this in, and then we can start looking at how it's gonna work. I'll have to dig all that up as well. Dig all that up. And we're gonna need... Let's cancel that one. We're gonna dig all of this out. And then we're gonna need some ladders. Well, just 1 ladder. Now this will not off-gas even once we do get going. Well, actually no, it will for a little bit. But it'll overpressurize pretty quickly. And we are going super speedy. Very good. Yay, here's Ellie. She's got a new hat, by the way. Hang on, Ellie. Can I see your hat real quick? There we go, that's Ellie's new hat. We can probably see it in here a bit better. There it is. She's got the Rocket Piloting 2 hat. And this will sort out all of the steam for this. So we'll have to... Because these are going to produce steam as well, I might actually block that hole up. We're getting there. There we are. Yeah, we're going to do that there. Alright. All it is, and apparently this doesn't need steel, it only needs a little bit of plastic for the sorry, for the thingy. Now a lot of this, all the sour gas is going to get pushed down here, which is fine. That only needs the water to prime, yep, okay. We're gonna figure this out. Alright, I'll be back in a bit. I'm gonna do some building, and then I'm gonna explain how I think, well, how this works, and how I think I've got it right. So, hopefully, we're all good to go. Okay, two things here. Sorry, it's been like less than a minute. One, this crude oil on the ground will actually help us. We need it for this design. Secondly, what are the odds that this has just started going? There we go. It's over pressure, I think it said. No. But either way, like, this thing is not injecting any extra heat, so this is really not that much of a worry. Yeah. Start. Alright. I'm gonna try and get all of this built now. Let's see. There's a water pump under there. Okay, so it seems like, now this is all quite strange, but I've been promised that this works. So fingers crossed it actually does work. Righto. I will have to vacuum all of this out, but there will need to be a layer of crude, at least it looks like crude oil. I mean, who knows, it could be naphtha. But I'm fairly sure it's crude oil. Alright, let's see. Plumbing. Now, that does not seem to be self-cooling. Yep, that's just, alright, so we're gonna need our liquid vent right here. Now, here's a question. Can I... Oh, you can. Beautiful. There are some buildings that you cannot... actually, and I'm going to make this out of ceramic because I have the materials and I might as well. Now, obviously you can't... No, we'll just go like that. That'll work just fine. And we're going to need some temp shift plates, and we've got obsidian for this, so we can go something like that. Now, it does seem to me like those are all temp shift plates, so we can do that for sure. Thermosensor and a hydrosensor. Now, the hydrosensor certainly operates the door to let water in down below. But is that on an AND gate, I wonder? Good question. There's an AND... Is that an AND gate? It looks like it. Squeezed behind the thermo aqua tuner here. Well, let's just get this going, I suppose. We're gonna leave this here without this tile. There's meant to be one more tile right there, but I'm gonna leave it. Alright, well, let's get building. Now, this thermo aqua tuner, actually, plumbing... we do actually need a liquid bridge here. And we need radiant liquid pipes. So, I don't think there's any... No, the thermo aqua tuner needs to constantly be running, which is fair enough. I mean, considering what it's supposed to be doing. And given that this will be operating under the premise that this will constantly be cooling down additional steam which has come from these things. So this box will be this is going to be 2 boxes in here. This will be where the water from the steam vent ends up, and it'll get pumped out into these things. And then this will be open to the steam over here. Now I will need to, excuse me, push this up a bit further. Yeah, I gotta push this up a little bit further here, so that this can be open, but that's fine by me. After that we can have our insulated liquid pipes. That goes in there, yes. So then we're going... Yeah, no, that's fine. This will have to go this way, and then down, I think. And we won't actually make that just that one and just that one. And then the rest can all be, heck, sandstone for all I care. Because they're going to be tucked away in the wall. Like that. There is a... Okay, automation. There's a thermosensor here. There is a hydro sensor here. We're going to remove that tile and that tile for now. There is a... that's made of gold. Is that too hot right here to be operating? One moment, let me find another aqua tuner. And I did just see someone left a comment saying that there's a mod to do this. There's one right there, of course. That'll allow me to zoom out further. 325, so they add... Base overheat temperature is 125, and then this adds 50, so that's 175. Okay. That's pretty fine. Oh, and I've got my steel. Okay. Is that the way? No. They're all going this way. Alright, that's that. Those are more important. Let's head back over here. Down a bit. What else is there? There's another thermo and another aqua tuner, and they go up here. Thermo tuner there. And a hydro sensor, sorry. There. So the premise of this is that this area here is all under 100 degrees. And I might even add an extra couple of temp shift plates there. Alright, I've got to get all of this built. Nope. Nope. Except that one, which is priority 9. Alright, let's get all this built, and these over here will also get built. Yes. And the other thing I need to do whilst I'm here, of course, is to put a gas vent and start putting in the helium. Now, I can pump that helium out from in here. And I might even fill this up with helium from in here as well, because I'm gonna... Steel, yep. And let's actually put this gas pump up here somewhere. Sorry, gas pump there. Because one, we've got the power and the gas pipe to go with it. We're gonna snip that one. And we can then snip that there and run the pipe down here. Uh-oh. Copper? Sure. Alright, we have these in now. I know I forgot the liquid vent, but we've got it in now, which is perfectly fine. And that all seems good. That's our input. Sorry, we come in here. like this, and it's going to go down this way, and then the out's going to come this way. So that'll need to go to there. Actually, that'll go down that way. This will come up here, so we need to go like that. Alright. That all seems pretty good. I can also close this off, I think. I haven't forgotten anything. That won't melt because it's going to be under, well, under 250 degrees, and the lead melts at 300 and something. Now, I know I forgot, I might just put this on a single one-off thermosensor, although I suppose I could do the 2 and the toggle switch. Might do that. Might as well. We're here. And I've only got one chance to do this right. Automation wire. Snake that up that way, and that there, and that like that. Yep. So let's prioritize this, because I want to get this sealed up and finished. Because I need to close all this off so I can let... they need to finish this wire. And I'd like to seal this off as well in a none of these let off heat, do they? No. I'd like to seal this here off in its own little room. So yeah, let's get them building again. Alright, this is all just about good to go. So I'm gonna remove a couple of these segments of pipe. Whoops. And I'm going to then... We want, what, ventilation, a gas vent here. We're going to do something like that. They'll be able to still get down there for now. Then I can seal that off, and we're going to fill this up with gas. That's very important as well. These are actually the most important ones, and I'm gonna snip that right there for now, because I want to make sure that they build this sealed up first, because I don't want gas in here. This needs to be vacuumed out. Yeah, this bit here needs to be vacuumed out, because otherwise we're going to have a hard time getting, like, this will leak heat between these two areas. Now, we're not going to do that yet, actually. We're going to cancel those two, cancel these two, and deconstruct that. I just realized, because... And that one there can get deconstructed. Oh man, and now I gotta get back in here. Oh, I'm silly. Plumbing. We need... this to get its water back. That can go to there. Now... Can this be self-cooling? I think yes, right? How much heat do these produce each? 14.7 kDTU. How much... Let's see if someone's made a nifty little Let's see if someone's spoken about it. Maximum power production. Self-cooled. This requires limiting the steam temperature to 135 and power output to... That's fine, we don't care about power output. And... the self-cooling steam turbine produces the most power per unit. Really? Oh, yeah, actually that makes sense. While being able to cool up to... It can cool up to 292.53 kDTU. So we're gonna be good. So I won't even need a layer of water on the ground here. So plumbing. Let's get ourselves a radiant pipe. It probably doesn't... Actually, no, we will just do that. Like that. And that's all very important. Please go. Go, duplicants, go. Alright, last little bit here. I remembered that all of this helium is very, 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 very hot. And as such, this won't even start running unless I cool it down a bit. So we're going to run it through the salt water here with radiant pipes. That'll bring it down to 90 or below, hopefully. Hopefully around the 80 mark. And then that'll let us, yeah. That'll be better off for us. And then we can leave that there. What we need to do is pump this up here. And we can use this line, snip it here, and then run it up into here. And we can use a bit of this line as well. So let's actually extend this line here for now. No. Nope. Up to there. There we go. And then that can go in there like that. We're going to snip that one, and that'll get all that helium out of here. You know, just clean up a bit more of the map. Now what we will have to do probably is... something like that. That'll stop this carbon dioxide creeping up in here. And there's this little bit of helium, hydrogen here. So we'll have to start sorting for that as well once we start pumping this up top. But for now, there's more than enough helium. Because we're going to fill this as much as this little gas vent will allow us to. And they're doing pretty well. They're doing well. But they do need to build this a bit quicker. 3, 4. I love their silly little voices. Alright, and that locks the polluted oxygen and the carbon dioxide out of there. Very good. Oh. Harold's going to have built like 5 things. Nope. I thought it was going to lag that badly that like he was going to build a bunch of stuff. Nope. I thought Ren was going to be building that, but apparently not. Come on guys, I just want to get this done today. No. Turner. Hurry up. Now, one last thing as well. I'm going to put a liquid lock in here so we can get into this side over here without too much trouble. That'll allow us to come down this way a bit. Because we've got, you know, loads and loads of lava. I have been thinking about where would be best to do geothermal power. And I haven't really decided yet. Because, you know, the geothermal power will allow us to be like a long-term free power solution. Now, Turner is coming to do this, right? Nope, Camille is now. Here she is. One. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come I just want this built so we can start pumping. No. Yes, 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 this is it. We're going. Nice. Alright. And we'll be able to push it all into here. Now hopefully this will... And we're going as fast as possible. Here it comes. So it's starting off at... Why did it start off so cold? Who knows. But it's going to come out at 82. That's beautiful. That's exactly what we wanted. When we pack it into the infinite storage up there, I'm going to chop this loop off because I don't want to boil this water by accident. Alright. Excellent. And helium, I believe, is a better conductor / environment for machines as far as like heat conduction goes. So this will be really good for this. Alright, that is all done. Let's snip that for now. Actually, it doesn't particularly matter, does it? We're going to start building this over. And of course that last one will be that there. So let's get going and building. Wait, nope, that's going. Okay. Yeah, let's get going. Now the last thing as well, one moment, ventilation, come all the way up here, that jumps across, we're going to need another bridge there. And we'll need to snip that there. Actually... Nope. Wrong button. That can just go straight up there like that. 1 minute. Ventilation. That's all going. That's all going. That can get cancelled. Let's snip that there because I want to get all of this gas out so we can destroy this as we go down. There we go. That's better. There we go. Now, do I seal this up? I think yes for now. That will help us... Let's cut that power for a second. And sort that out. Excuse me? Okay, no, we're fine on power. Ooh, and a printable. Now I am at the point just about where I can think of taking a few more duplicants on. I'll go up to 20, I think. The question is now the right time, or do I get this finished first? Because the only thing about taking more duplicants is that I will need just a smidge more food. Now, the food issue, actually, I think I'll do that next episode. The biggest issue with our food is that we're not eating it fast enough. So next episode, I think what I'll do... so there used to be that trick where you'd put your ration box down in the carbon dioxide and everything would be fine and dandy. That no longer works. However, if we come over... Here we go. Look at this piece of sleep wheat. It is unreachable, of course, but it has been sitting here for... Oh boy. Since the start of the game, and I wish I was joking, that has been sitting there for 1400 cycles. Or at least since it, you know, loaded in. Now you're probably asking, why has that not rotted? Same with this one here. There are two things the game now checks for. Whether it is in a sterile atmosphere, Sterile atmospheres are carbon dioxide, chlorine, I believe hydrogen, so therefore I can adequately guess that helium probably is 2. Natural gas might be, I don't know, but yeah, it checks the atmosphere, and it also checks the temperature of where the food is. So this is sterile, and it is in a deep freeze. I don't know. One moment, let me find out. Here we go. It's refrigerated. So above 4 degrees, store below negative 18 Celsius. Alright. So, less than negative 18 and sterile atmosphere. Okay, how do we manage that? Well, I can, we can drop a bit of bleach stone in. So what we're going to do, because we're going to have another 4 dupes, we've got to expand our food area. Do I just lengthen it out this way? I suppose so. Then we're going to have a little, because we know they can access stuff diagonally through tiles. So if we have a nice little thing like that, with a conveyor chute there, we just dump the food in there, and that's it, we're done. And they can reach it, so that'll just have chlorine in there, and we will make it super duper cold, probably by running a thermo aqua tuner. Heck, we could even use the thermo aqua tuner for up here. What's in these? Petroleum. Now, petroleum. So we're gonna have to find another liquid that will let us go to negative 18. Alternatively, I can use conveyor rails and a... I don't know what happened there. That one specific one got turned off. That's bizarre. I also need to do something like this. Yeah, that's better. So I can either use the liquid through here. That's at negative 8.1, negative 16, negative 13, negative 15. Yikes. Or I can use the conveyor rails with some insulated tiles to cover where I don't want things to get cold, and take, I don't know, some of this crude oil that's frozen. That's at negative 184. I could put that in like a little closed loop. And yeah, I might actually do that. Conveyor loop. So our the big issue with that, and let's keep them moving so that things happen. The big issue we'll have with that is that... I see. The biggest problem that we're going to have with that is that we will melt whatever's on the conveyor rail. And we can avoid that with a little bit of automation. So we'll have to have the loop up here self-replenishing. So the loop will come up here and go back down. So we'll want to move our dining hall. Perhaps we could move it up here so it's closer and there's less distance for it to travel. So it'll have a little loop going round. Once things get too hot, it'll get ejected from the loop, sent back up here and dropped, where there'll be, it's sent back into another loop up here where it will cool back down, because the amount of heat coming out of the food is pretty minimal when we think about it, and that'll allow us to, what I'll do in order to stop us from producing too much food is the bottom... I swear to God, you guys. I'll make the bottom tile of that little 4-tile square. That can be a pressure plate. You know, set it to like 50 kilos. 50 kilos is a lot of food in this game. I mean, it's a lot of food anywhere, but... So yeah, temp, control... And then we've got our 4 little boxes. Sorry, I'm drawing on my paper here. These are all insulated tile. And this can be a pressure plate. Very good. That can be deconstructed. We're gonna have to dig that one up. Then that will be built. I can destroy that, then I can destroy that. Alright. So yeah, I'm gonna build all this into here. Then we'll finish this tomorrow, as well as sorting out the food. Because I have definitely run out of time for today. But we've got all of this finished. This has allowed more steam to seep down this way. Very good. Yeah, so that's it for today. We've gotten all of this finished. I'm very pleased with that. We'll be able to pump this full of helium very shortly. Actually, let's cancel a deconstruct on that one. Just do the gas vent. Hopefully someone's coming to build this soon. And then... Oh, no, they can't build it. Never mind. They can't reach it. Oh, alright. Yes, so tomorrow we'll finish the steam sorting out down here. And we will... that will mean that I'll have to lower this floor here, but that's perfectly fine. That will sort out all of this. Like, look how much steam's in here. The good thing about this as well is that this makes, and I did just check it on the... Sorry, I'm alt-tabbing here. I checked it on the geyser calculator. This one produces 81 ton of water every 88 cycles. So that's like just under a ton a cycle. This one over here produces, you know, probably about the same. I'll have to figure it out how much they create between them. And I'll calculate that out between the 3 oil wells plus our oxygen supply up top here. And that should be enough water between the 2 steam vents and our outlet from the toilets to run our oxygen. The other thing as well... There's a glossy Dreco. This will probably need to be expanded... Excuse me? Did some not water come through here? Did you get some... How would you get... How would this have gotten... There's no chance it would have gotten any. So why is that damaged? Polluted water. I call shenanigans. But yeah, so between this steam vent and the one upstairs and the toilet water, I think that'll be enough water to make all of our oxygen for the rest of the game, which will be very, very nice. I'm going to get this all filled up right now. But that's it for today. Thank you very much, everyone, for being here. I hope you've enjoyed it. And yeah, that's it for me today. I'll catch you on the next one. Take care. Bye! Now very interestingly, yes, there we go. This cannot be reached, this gas vent. But the pipe underneath it can. Which is a bit silly, I think.